goes. I heard a beep. Is that the 30-minute? I can't tell. I'm not looking at it. I think the beep was for the 30-minute. So I lost 2 seconds there. So, oh, I'm gonna blow my nose. I still got allergies. So I'm gonna try to grab a tissue here. There's no traffic, thankfully. Just allergies. Right. Put that down somewhere. Okay. Wow. Slow down all the way to 60. Okay. Speed back up. Now we're going uphill, that's why. I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh my God. Oh wait, I gotta turn down the air conditioner. Just turn it off. Oh, jeez. I turned off the air conditioner. That was getting too chilly. I have to blow my nose again.
In 0.9 miles, take exit 14B, on right, to US 40 West.
So I'm not taking any exits, so anything that tells me to take an exit. I'm staying on the interstate the whole way to Erie, so. Oh, man. So if it gets really bad, I have to pull over. Let's grab another tissue here. So I only have to pull over, usually, if my eyes start burning. And I brought drugs. I had drugs in the trunk for allergies.
Take exit 14B, on right, to US 40 West, then turn left. In 0.8 miles, turn left on National Pike.
Well, maybe I don't have to have the air conditioning on. Turn the air conditioner off and just leave it on air. Okay. That way I have some ventilation. I have the filter on. So actually, you're supposed to filter the air. And I just had an oil change yesterday. They checked the filter, so.
Exit 14A, on right, to US 219 South, then take ramp ahead.
Oh man, milkshake's almost done. Just the foam at the bottom. So hopefully you can see some of these amazing views, so I can't see the camera while driving.
Continue 34 miles on I-68 West.
Okay, I think that's it. There we go. Milkshake's gone. Alright. So take loratadine for allergies. So I didn't take any this morning, so but I brought it, but it's in the trunk. I should probably take one tomorrow, so I'm not sniffling during the eclipse. Or the drive home. I'm just glad there's no traffic. Otherwise, you can't really wipe your nose. You source, I think, or it might just be the sun. So saying about the power supply on the DSLR camera is it's actually on the USB power. It's the same thing as the phone charger. So it's running off of a USB port. It's plugged into the DC power adapter. So, but then you're saying, well, if it's on direct current from the vehicle, right? What happens if you turn off the engine? And then it's like, haha, guess what? The Tether Tools adapter, that's why it's so expensive, it actually includes an internal battery, which is actually bigger. It actually has more watt hours than the internal battery on the DSLR camera. So it can continue recording video, I think, for about 2 hours, even without a power source, which is amazing. So even if you unplug it from the outlet, it's a continuous power source. It'll still continue providing power for about 2 hours, even while unplugged. It's basically the same as having a LPE17 battery in there. Put the visor at. And I didn't have time to clean the windshield, so I don't know how much gunk's on there. So instead of listening to me sniffle or yap, you can put some music on. I'm gonna blow my nose away. So if it gets bad enough, I'll pull over and get a loratadine out of the trunk or something. So sexy, I know. It's just allergy season. Okay, I can put some music on. Alright. So what's on? Oh, it's on CD.
Yes, I am. Original dance on the first set. Actuellement, DJ Luigi. Madinina Warrior.
I was saying the other thing I changed is oh wow, look at the light coming down from the sun through the clouds. As I upgraded to a 256 gigabyte SD card, and that'll allow me to record I think for 8 hours of 1080p 60 video and 16 hours of 1080p 30 video, and I have it at 30 FPS. I think it's so foggy, so I turned off the air conditioner. I'm gonna put the defogger on a bit. Sorry, still the milkshake. Yeah, so say the 256 gigabyte card, which should give me about 8 hours of 1080p 60 video, or 16 hours of 1080p 30 video. And sounds excessive, but then I don't have to worry about swapping out memory cards for anything really. Saves me the trouble. And I still have the 128 cards, is what I was using previously. So if I really, have too much, I gotta, if I'm on a big trip and I can't back up stuff to the computer, then yeah, I could go for video recording. I could do for 1080p 30. So I could do 16 hours because I have the two 128s. So basically I have half a terabyte of SD cards. And that's about 16 hours of 1080p 60. But that's the problem is, say like 32 hours of 1080p 60 video is 1 terabyte. So if you record 1 hour of video a day, in less than a month, you already have a terabyte of video. And like I say, fortunately, I don't record videos every single day. Or especially I don't record long videos every single day. So I'm not doing these dash cam videos every day. I'm not going to do like a dash cam video if I'm just going to get groceries or something. I said that for the scenic trips, since I want to capture the scenery, and anything interesting that happens, like I said, the purpose of these videos, is for, education and journalism, vlogging and, showing scenery and exploring and, if anything interesting happens, bam, you got it on video. Hopefully this never happens. Truck flips over.
Continue 25 miles on I-68 West.
UFOs or comets, or not comets, but meteors. Anything interesting. What do you call the black helicopters? Yeah, so if there's UFOs around, the black helicopters are not far behind, so supposedly. Yeah, but I'd capture all that on video. But of course, what they say is, I've never had this experience, is that all the electronics in the car will stop working. So that's why you can't get UFOs on film, because all the cameras stop working. I don't know, that's a joke, but that's not always true. But there's lots of reports of that happening, so. Or at the very least, it's the stereotype of UFOs, so it may not be true. Morgantown, 30 miles. All right, we're on our way. So it's 7 o'clock now. So we seem to be making good time. So moving at 70. I can't divide 7 into 30 in my head. Oh, there's a deer. Let's say if we're going at 60 miles per hour. There's the sun. If we were going at 60 miles per hour. And you have 30 miles to get there, you should get there in half an hour. And we're going 70 miles per hour, so we should get there in less than half an hour. So just the milkshake. So it's less than half an hour to Morgantown. And then once we get into Morgantown, we stay on the interstate, but we go north to Erie from Morgantown. And I don't know how long that is, but we appear to be making good time, so. Alright, we can put some music on. So that 10mm lens, when you're driving into the sun, is the least damage to the sensor.
I
Welcome to West Virginia. Wild and wonderful. Preston County. All right. And bam, we're in a whole different state. I was actually just in West Virginia yesterday, so. And I'm saying, if you're traveling across state lines, make sure your vehicle registration is up to date, because in Maryland, due to the state of emergency, is not requiring people to register their vehicles if the vehicle registration is expired. I need to stop at the rest here. I need the road maps. I need updated road maps. I'm hoping they have free road maps, because they might not be giving them out for the pandemic. And you were saying, well, gee, what happens if you turn off the car? Well, we'll find out in a second. Because I don't trust the GPS things, cars only.
Drive 21 miles.
And it's always good to have an old-fashioned road map in the car. You can have one. Because you never know when you're going to need it. Let's park here. And I'm just going to leave it recording. Let's see what happens. I'm going to turn this thing around. And you'll see me walk around then. Park. Okay, let's see if what happens. Hey, look at that! It's still recording. I got the key out of the ignition and everything. Wow! Okay, now, it should stay recording for like 2 hours, even without a power source. Just gonna leave it on, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go look for a map real quick. All right. still recording? Looks like it. So I'm gonna stick these somewhere. Let's stick these here and hopefully they don't get lost. So hopefully that wasn't too boring. Hey, it's still recording. Cool. No power. So thank you, Tether Tools, for making this amazing technology. Look at that. Run the whole time. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Whew. Now I'm hot again. Let's put on the air conditioning. Just keep it on low. Ooh,
Please drive to highlighted route.
Just checking my text messages. See, no one ever texts me. Alright. So this was live streaming, that'd be cool. It would like chew through my mobile data. Alright, let's go. We're already behind schedule. Where to? Recently found. And go. Oh, it'll give me an estimate. Okay. Wow. Is that right?
Please drive to highlighted route.
I'll have to call the hotel, because I told them 10 o'clock. And this thing says 11 o'clock. So I need to stop, not make any more stops. Though I still need to get the Pennsylvania road maps. So I gotta do this one more time. If they're open. Okay, let's go. Alright. Okay. Go this way. Da-da-da. So it just keeps recording and recording and recording. Now, like I said, it'll record as long as the intervalometer has batteries.
Turn right on road to I-68 West.
And the only way to get around that would be
Continue 20 miles.
Would be to use a laptop. You'd have to use the laptop as an intervalometer. I don't know how long the batteries last. I think for a long time. Because it's not, if it's on a low frequency, like only, so basically it's wireless. So it has to send a radio signal, which uses more power. So basically all it's doing right now is just a clock. It's counting down the seconds to 30 minutes. Then when it hits, 30 minutes and 1 second, it sends a radio pulse to trigger a new video. Oh, I should have cleaned my hands. I'm vaccinated, so the doctor specifically said that I can do everything, everything I could do before the pandemic, I can do now that I'm vaccinated. So say, before the pandemic, say if I, walk into a rest center, I wash my hands after I use the bathroom, but I don't wash my hands every single time I touch anything. That seems excessive. During the pandemic, that's what you're supposed to do. But now that I'm vaccinated, I don't have to do that. I can do everything like I did before. It's still good, there's still other diseases you can get, cold virus. And even if I caught COVID-19, I would still get cold-like symptoms. But I didn't really touch anything, so... Actually, I didn't touch anything at all. The